Hey, yay, yay! It's Wednesday. Yes, my dear our listeners, thank you for deciding to spend your precious time with me on the first Wednesday of the year 2026, my favorite day, third day of the week. And we're back now in the reality. The festivities now over, and we're now back in the work week. We're now back in the school days week, and we're now back into uh life changing
Mhm.
life changing moments in our lives. Um and I belong to the business process outsourcing, my dear our listeners, and in the contact center world, we do have this catchphrase that we say, how's your lunch? And we always answer, life changing. But really, my dear our listeners, thank you for deciding to spend your precious time with us, and hopefully this session will be life changing.
Mhm.
And I've got my co-host, Miss Sarah G, to help me out, ensure that this time will be worth your while. So without further much ado, let's hear from her, Miss Sarah G.
Hello, Miss Ali, and to all dear Ali's listener. And yes, welcome to the first Wednesday of the year. And like Miss Ali said, the festivities, the holidays are already done, and we are officially back in business. To some, back to reality, as they say, because work already started for most of the people. But it's another year for us to have more opportunities, more growth, and to improve our lives further. So I hope that every one of us, reach our goals for 2026. Thank you, Miss Ali, for having me once again in your podcast.
Hey, thank you for returning. And we are going to discuss again your fitness journey.
Mm-hmm.
And that really have inspired me, and I believe our listeners as well. And just for an update to my dear our listeners, I'm now on my first week on my fitness journey, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, my body is asking me, hey, I want to go and walk, farther a little bit, because yeah, my body's um looking for it now. And
Mm-hmm.
I could imagine how it is for Miss Sarah. She's
Mm-hmm.
now on her third year or fourth
Mm-hmm.
year, running fourth
Yes.
year on her
Mm-hmm.
fitness journey. And so let's go and ask her once again. Miss Sarah,
Mm-hmm.
uh what was that turning point for you? What made you decide, to really focus on your health physically
Mm-hmm.
for a start?
Okay. Yeah, so about 3 years ago during the pandemic, no, so, I'm sorry, not 3 years ago, 5 years ago,
Um,
I wasn't really conscious, self-conscious about, how I look or what my weight is. First, because my husband doesn't make me feel like I've gained weight, I changed physically. So that's actually that was not something that I look at, like I don't care most of the time before. But when we went back to the office in, I believe that was middle first quarter probably of 2022. And of course I have to go like walk and commute to the office. And when we went back, some of my colleagues likes to go around BGC to explore some new coffee places. And I used to never go with them because I was very lazy when we walk, because I primarily I'm lazy, and number two was because even after walking for around 5-10 minutes, I already feel tiredness in my legs, and also like my ankle. It hurts, like just after several minutes of walking. And I hated that feeling. Also, we used to live in an apartment, and we
Mhm.
were on the third floor. And just by simply going up and down the stairs, that made me feel like exhausted. Like my lungs, my heart is racing. My lungs is like asking
Mhm.
for air. And I feel like I've lost a lot of oxygen just by going up and down the stairs. And another thing that I noticed, I just remembered, was I was having some back pain that doesn't go
Mhm.
away. Like I remember I have a massage session, like a full body
Mhm.
massage session, like every 2 weeks, because
Mhm.
of how my back
Mhm.
aching terribly. Probably that's because of the excess weight that I have, and because
Mhm.
our lifestyle. Well, even now, we work in front of a computer, and we are just seated like for
Mhm.
8, 9, 10, even 12 hours a day. And that was my lifestyle back then. Especially like in the pandemic, we work from home, so my routine is just on my work table, and then on the bed, and then eat. Yeah, very sedentary. And I think that contributed a lot to my excess weight before. And those are the signs that I noticed, like the extra pain on my back, like my legs are hurting, and the feeling, the uncomfortable feeling of going up and down the stairs. And that's
Mhm.
it wasn't just one moment. Probably it's all
Mm-mm.
of the combination of those moments that made me realize that I have to do something. And mind you, I was only
Mhm.
like in my late 30s that time, and I know that I'm very young to feel that way, right? And that is mostly because of my excess weight. And I remember I found some old photos of mine in
Mhm.
2021, I believe it. I think this was during the pandemic, when we
Mm-mm.
still have those community, what
Mhm.
do you call that? Like we cannot go out, like
Mhm.
gathering and all that. I found some photos of mine, and I was really shocked of how big I was back then. Because I during the time that I am on that weight, I actually wasn't paying attention. I don't mind at all. But right now, I just couldn't imagine that I reached that point. And my body was telling me, or it was giving me signs that,
Mhm.
hey, you have to do something about this. Because if not, if you allow this to happen, probably for a few more years, then you might get some kind of illness. Because I remember also, Miss Ali, during the
Mhm.
pandemic, because we don't go out every day.
Mhm.
My husband and I, we only go out like during Saturdays or Sundays, during our rest days. And when we do go out, we meet with our friends to have some drinking session. And again, another unhealthy lifestyle,
Mhm.
right? And that happens mostly on a weekly basis. So, and after the session, you are all sleepy, and then you can't do anything the following day. You just wanna
Mhm.
lay down and rest, since it's your rest day. And then on
Mhm.
Monday, you are back on your
Work. Mhm.
computer, yeah, working,
Yes.
sitting down. The lifestyle itself. And like I said, it's like my body was the one that gave me signs that you have to do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That excruciating back pain of our
Yes.
sedentary life
Mm.
and the lifestyle and the pandemic lockdown, and you saw your your picture. So you gained so much weight during the pandemic.
Yes. Before the pandemic, I wasn't exercising yet.
Mm-hmm.
But because, I have to commute daily, so,
Mm-hmm.
there's still some walks that you have to
Walking.
do, from the tricycle to the jeepney, like the
Mm-mm.
commute itself. There's still some kind of activities, right? But
Mm-mm.
when the pandemic hit, like
Mm-mm.
everyone was just at home. And then
Mm-mm.
I actually didn't even consider. I also remember, Miss Ali, there was one time my husband even told me, like, I don't do anything at all
Mhm.
in our house. I just
Mm-mm.
lie down like a whole day
Mm-mm.
every day during my rest day. And you know, when he said that to me, I get very defensive. Like I felt that he was attacking me,
Mhm.
and you know, I didn't realize yet that he was coming from a place of concern,
Mhm.
because probably he already notices something, is he just doesn't want to tell me,
Mhm.
right? And then looking back, you know, I use that as well as some sort of motivation to, you know, to continue or to start like doing some physical activities. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Actually, most of us are like that. We don't really know that it's wrong, right? Because we're
Yeah.
tired from working, right? We're
Agree.
tired. It's just that most of us, our work in the contact center industry
Mm,
is sedentary. We are sitting down
true.
for how many hours, right?
Mm, mm.
So if we are not really going to accept, yeah, we're tired after working, but we're sitting down, no
Mm.
activity whatsoever except our
Yes.
brains.
True, true,
Yeah.
true.
So, and then of course we're tired after working in front of our computer. We're already tired. So the next step is to sleep, which is like,
Yes.
for example, especially us now that we're working from home.
Mm.
Oh, right? There's nothing wrong with sleeping. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And then when I wake up, I don't go, will not go out of the house because I have to
Yeah.
prepare for my duty. Again,
Mm.
sitting for
Mm.
in front of my computer for 12 hours again. And then
Yeah.
after that, I would still stay at home, watch some movies to unwind, and then sleep again. So where's the activity there, right? Where's
Right.
that physical activity when, if we are not going to really accept that our
Mm.
body, our physical body, is really meant for physical labor,
Mm. Mm. Agree.
right?
Yes.
Like what you have said that about your
Mm.
aunt. She
Mm.
works in the province.
Mm.
And oh, by the way, BGC.
Mm.
That's I have here a question from our dear listeners. What's
Mm.
BGC? Oh, it's Bonifacio Global City. It's one of the first and foremost business district here in Metro Manila. Okay, so her she has an aunt. How old was
Mm.
the auntie, Sarah, that you were saying before?
She
Mm-hmm.
turned, I believe she turned 61 or 62 this year, probably, or last year. She's a senior citizen
And yet,
already.
even though there's 20-year gap, you look like sisters.
She looks like my older, yeah, probably she can be, or probably an aunt, because she kind of looks matured, but she doesn't, you know, her physical, her body is
Mm-mm.
fit. She's even thinner than I am. And then she's very strong, because of the chores that she has to do every day in the province. And you know, she wakes up really early, she likes to walk, you know, the lifestyle that they have in the province is very healthy, because they move all day, like literally from sundown to sunset. And yeah.
And that is why they're still physically fit. That is
Yes.
why many, even of my neighbors here, can carry, 25 kilos sack of rice, even though she's in her almost 90s. And that is
Wow.
why I've got here another neighbor who's
Mm-mm.
just turned 85 last December, last month, and yet
Mm-mm.
her brains are still, you know, no Alzheimer's or not, no dementia.
Yeah.
She's not
Mm-mm.
forgetful. She's very still sharp. She is still sharp, and that is why I was saying, I cannot call you mommy. I cannot call you mother. I can only call you elder sister because you and I, even though I'm on my 50s, they
Mm-mm.
people are saying that we're just like sisters. Like of the same age, even
Yeah,
though she's
yeah.
35 years older than me.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Yeah, because yeah, yeah. So you really have to accept. that
Mm-mm.
hey, we have to do something. There's not no monument. Wait, let us not wait for something monumental to happen, like
True.
being in the house, getting hospitalized before we go and start taking good care of ourselves.
Yes, I
It's just
agree.
a matter of wanting to love ourselves. So
Mm-mm.
as soon as we wake up, let's just go and start. I mean, wake up as in literally tomorrow morning when we wake up, let us go and start thinking
Mm-mm.
how we
Mm-mm.
can manage our time within the day and squeeze in a 15, 30, and
Mm-mm.
45-minute workout. You
Mm-mm.
think, Miss Sarah?
True.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So now that you have decided to walk first,
Mm-mm.
to make uh have that fitness
Mm-mm.
journey.
Mm-mm.
Why running? I mean, you could do swimming, you could do badminton, you could
True.
do tennis, and the latest trending nowadays is the pickleball. Yeah.
Yeah, true,
Mm-hmm.
true. Actually, I started walking, just like an exercise that I could consider, doing something, it's that's is easily available anytime I want, right? That's the beauty of walking. Now, the reason why I decided to go right. Actually, I didn't. It wasn't my first choice. I was supposed to learn jump rope. I did learn the basics in jumping rope. However, I actually enjoyed it initially. I met a few people that was very good in tricks in doing tricks in jump roping. But I actually had a hard time learning, the advanced tricks or the routines because I didn't know how to dance. So I have very poor hand to eye and feet coordination. That's why I was having a very hard time learning the tricks in jump roping. I remember her. I call her Ate Edith. I think was her name. Older sister Edith. She was very patient in teaching me the tricks. And then she was saying, this is just basic, that you can easily learn it, just practice at home. And then I was actually practicing at home, but I couldn't really get the steps. Like in my mind, Sally, I picture doing it, but when it's time to actually do it, like synchronize
Mm-hmm.
my hand to my feet, and then while doing the rope or doing it with the rope, I couldn't imagine, like I couldn't actually do the tricks itself, so I got frustrated um
Mm-hmm.
with jump roping. I still do jump roping, but the basics, the super basic tricks only. But I couldn't even learn the 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 tricks, the advanced
Mm-hmm.
tricks. So I stopped. And I actually don't know why I enjoyed running. Probably because number one, like walking, it's available and I
Mm-hmm.
can do it anytime I want. Um and probably the reason why I didn't do the sports where like tennis, like
Mm-hmm.
badminton, or the new ones, the pickleball, the trending ones,
Mm-hmm.
is because I'm not really good also with playing with with equipment, like the sports with equipment. I don't have very good hand to eye coordination. I can't even hit the shuttlecock. I tried playing
Mm-hmm.
badminton, but the shuttlecock is too small. I can't even hit it. I was thinking of trying volleyball, cause
No.
I think I will have better chances of hitting the ball because
Mm,
it's big,
bigger.
right? But I don't have any friends
Mm,
playing volleyball. I really
mm,
wanted to learn to play volleyball. I even want consider also learning basketball, but my husband doesn't want to teach me. Because the ball is bigger, so that's easier for me. Because
mm,
I tried table tennis. I can't hit the ball because
mm,
again it's too small. Shuttlecock, I also can't hit it. And those are the ones that I tried. Swimming, I didn't consider because I don't know how to swim. And
mhm,
and it's expensive.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
So yeah, so running number one because it's easily available anytime. Mostly it's free unless you wanna join fun runs. But if you just
Mm-hmm.
do running on the road, then it's 100% free and available
Mm-mm.
anytime, every time I want it. That's why I choose
Yes.
running. Yeah.
Perfect. Yes, yes. Unlike before, um, yeah, correct. The one of the reasons why,
Mm-mm.
okay, my my
Mm-mm.
you mentioned basketball. I
Yeah.
so love basketball. It's just that, yeah,
Oh.
because as a baby,
Mm-mm.
my first toy was a ball. And my father keeps on bringing balls as a present. So it was so exciting thing to see balls of
Oh.
different colors. And then
Yeah.
finally it's bouncing. The balls
Mm,
that my
mm,
father's been
mm.
giving me, they progress into about to bouncing balls. So as I
Mm,
go and progress and learn how to stand, how to walk, my father was
mm.
so happy. Um, with that he was saying that I was dribbling the ball even before I can learn how to stand. That I was
Wow.
holding one hand
Mm,
on the chair and the other hand dribbling. So I
mm.
really do love basketball because I could see the
Hmm.
excitement in my father as I
Did
as I
did Miss Ali, sorry, did you learn how to play? You actually know how to play?
yeah, but my
Wow.
mother doesn't want me to. That's why I stopped.
Oh.
And during high school and college,
Mm.
the the physical the fierceness of the people
Ah.
that I play with,
Mm.
I couldn't really you know go and
Mm.
I still do love basketball, but my mom, um she's been calming me down. There's a lot of um okay, during elementary, as I go and learn how to play basketball, there's so many injuries because I
Oh,
was
hold on.
learning it as a
Where
child.
were you like part of the school?
Mm.
What do you call the team of?
Athletes
Yes, where you
on
were actually
swimming,
playing.
on swimming.
Oh,
Because when I was young,
wow.
before school, I mean,
Mm-mm,
before grade one, grade
mm-mm,
level one,
mm-mm.
I was discouraged with the basketball because
Aw.
because we don't have covered courts, so I only play
Ah,
outside, which is
yes.
dangerous with all those not only with with the cars, vehicles going here, there, and everywhere. It was
Yeah.
really the pavement. It's
Mm,
rough.
mm,
So
mm.
each time that
True.
I trip, I've got bruises all over me, and
Yes.
I always get my ankles already always swollen. But I was a
Oh.
baby, I was a toddler, and yet I really do really love basketball. And my father bought a shooting basket
Aha. Yeah,
at
yeah,
home,
yeah.
so I could just stay at home. But you know,
Nice.
I was really loving it. It's just that it my I grew so tanned, right? For a
Mm.
toddler, it's so unsightly for a girl. And then they shaved my hair because it was really scorched from the sun, right? And with
Oh.
all those lies for a girl,
Mm,
they
mm.
shaved my hair. So I was really an ugly baby, ugly duckling, and a toddler that
Mm,
dark. They were
mm.
laughing. Everybody, all relatives are laughing. That's why my mother discouraged me because I always got injured. I always go to the quack doctor, who would,
Yeah.
we call it hilot in the
Yeah, yeah,
Philippines.
yeah.
Quack
Uh-uh.
doctor. I always go to the
Mm.
quack doctor because I always get injured. I always get my my shoulders dislocated, something like that. My knees,
Mm.
always, that's why my mom changed it to swimming because
Oh.
my
Mm.
feet or my knees, my
Mm.
legs weren't already strong because of always getting
Ah,
injured, always yeah.
okay.
So, my,
Nice.
so it's the
I love
swimming that
it.
I have
Yes.
become the athlete
But
from
you
high school
still
to
but you
college.
still played basketball like when you were
In high school
growing
and
up?
college,
You
yes.
play? Really?
Yes.
What?
but not as an athlete, but only sometimes like
Just
in
yeah, yeah.
the church, right? So,
Oh.
and I couldn't do it
Mm-mm.
anymore because I can still remember the girls that I played with. They were very
Mhm.
fierce, and they're very strong, and really would
Oh.
even though
Mm-mm.
even though we're both girls, they would
Mm-mm.
really elbow me. Those times they really play
Ah.
rough, and I said no,
Oo.
I just
Mm,
go back to
mm.
swimming and I just compete with myself. Yeah, that's my
Wow.
basketball
And
life.
and
Hmm.
you, when you were like a varsity, that's what it's called, right? A varsity, like if you play for your school in
Yes,
swimming.
yes.
Ah, so
We
that's
compete
you
in the
did that.
nationals
Wow,
and
wow.
other
You did that
schools. Mhm.
when you were in high school and college?
Yes, elementary, high school, and
Wow.
college. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, good
That's
job to my
so
mom.
well to you too. I mean, I know it's hard to train and at the same time, study, right? I know that's a lot of time management that you have to do in order to accommodate both things that you do, like swimming and also studying. I love
Yeah,
it.
every day is the yeah, you're correct.
Mm-mm.
Because we finished, I can remember high elementary, no problem, no issue with that because
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
elementary were done by 1 or 2 in the afternoon,
Mm-mm.
so I still have plenty of time. And in high school,
Mhm.
that is the concern because I could only swim for an hour daily in high
Ah,
school. I have
okay.
limited time. And
Mm.
then the good thing
Mm.
that in Polytechnic University of the Philippines, they do have
Mm.
their own swimming pool at least.
Ay,
So I could do as
nice.
much as I can. Yeah.
And you said you competed
In
in
the
the
nationals.
national levels.
Yes.
Wow.
But I wasn't really
Mm.
the Olympic material girl, okay? I'm not at that level. I just yeah, I just
Mm.
swim. I just know the basics and how to's. But I'm not really that athletic. But thanks to that,
Uh-huh.
I have been healthy, right? I
Yeah.
mean
Right, right.
daily, yeah, daily there's pain. Right? Yeah, right. Like you when you were training Miss Sarah at first,
Yes.
right?
Yes, yes,
But
that's
that
true.
pain feels good.
Mm.
Mhm.
And sometimes your body longs for it if you have
Hmm.
been resting for a couple of days. Your body is like
Hmm.
telling you, hey, you haven't been moving, so
Yes.
do something. Right? It
Yeah.
panics.
Yeah. That's
I
why
love that.
right like right now there were I'm supposed to have a podcast sessions,
Yeah.
but I and then they got canceled, and I'm happy because I've got time to do some stretching, to do some
Yeah.
at least do some workouts, I mean, here at home, because
Mm-mm-mm.
I couldn't get out yet, I'm so busy. So
Mm-mm.
at least
Mm-mm.
my body is really asking. Um,
Yes.
Even though I've been doing it only for a week, but
Yeah.
my body's longing for it, right? Like right now, I'm
Nice.
stretching.
Good
Because
to know.
my body's looking for it. All the more you, right? So
Yeah.
please tell us. So when you started to get
Mm.
out of the house, I want
Mm.
to do some workout,
Mm.
right? That's your
Yeah.
day one. Your day one, though, you met some people, or your first week, you met some people who do jump rope,
Mm.
and
Yes.
that um I mean face to face, really, that you
Yeah.
met them, and
Yeah, yeah. I found them online.
ah
And hold on, let me think about it. I'm trying to think how I actually met them. One second. I'm trying to remember. I
mm-mm,
forgot where I met that ate. I forgot how I met, or how did I end up talking to Ate Edith. Oh no, I met her through one common friend in, I'm not sure if but it's one of the social medias that I
mm-mm,
use. So I met another lady, I forgot her name. And
mm-mm,
then I discovered that she also lives in Taguig. And then we got to talking that she
Mhm.
invited me over to her house
Mhm.
and told me that, hey, come over, let's practice jump ropes. I'm
I
gonna
see.
teach you some basics. So this is another lady, this is not Ate Edith. Now, um when I got to her house, she told me I also invited Ate Edith because she was also teaching the other lady how
Mhm.
to jump rope, like the basics. And I remember I was very embarrassed because we did like a routine, and then we took a video.
Mhm.
And so they initially they were just teaching me like, okay, so there's like a choreography. So five
Nice.
basic jumps, and then let's do five cross, five something. Like I think
Ah,
three or four basic
oh, that's hard.
um yes, actually, especially for me. But for them, it was very easy. They were actually talking about like, let's do this, let's do this. And then I was like, no, let's not do that because I cannot do it. So let's
Mm-mm.
just stick to the basics. So I was like that. And then so the choreography was like like five basic, and then
Mm.
some other basic, like um four routines, or four what do you call that? Jump styles.
Uh-huh.
And it only lasts for like 30 seconds, I believe. And then, how bad I was.
Mm.
It took
Me
us like
too. I
five.
know. I'm imagining
Yeah.
myself.
It took us like at least five takes to get
Mm-mm.
to perfect the steps, because I was also always messing up with the steps. I Sometimes I forgot what's next, or sometimes I tripped on my
Mm-mm.
rope. So we have to repeat it at least five times to perfect it. And then when we were watching the video, I was really laughing at myself because
Mm-mm.
it looks awkward
Mm-mm.
because I I wasn't doing it very well, but the two of them, they were very good, and very patient with me, teaching me the tricks that they wanted me to do. But unfortunately, I didn't learn it really well. Even when I got home, I tried to practice, but no. And then after I gave it, I think 3 months or more. I think 4 months of trial and error. And then while I was jumping rope,
Mm-mm.
um I was also starting to run a little bit. So what I do is
Nice.
I walk to the it's like a park here in Taguig. I walk
Mm-mm.
there, and then I have my jump rope with me. I will jump for probably 5-10 minutes, and then do some running, and then walk back home. So that's how I initially started it. And then, when I decided that jump rope was not for me, then
Uh,
I stick with with just running alone.
I see. So you weren't up until now you weren't doing the jump rope.
Sometimes,
Ah.
like, probably once every 2 weeks if I feel like it. But
Mm-mm.
yeah, it's very random when I do it.
Okay. So how many months when you have started to decide, hey, I really want this regular. I want
Mm-mm.
to walk, run regularly. I need to have a routine. I
You
mean,
know,
yeah.
when I started, I
Mm-hmm.
I I didn't I I started and didn't even stop until now. Yeah. When I start, I continued doing it. I just found, I don't know, probably that's the thing about me, Miss Ali. If I really
Mm-hmm.
wanted something, if I really am very passionate about something, once I started, I'm never gonna stop. Like I as long as the passion and the
Mm-hmm.
love for running is still here, I still
Mm-hmm.
feel it. I feel like I'm never gonna stop.
Nice. So
Yeah.
when did it started that love and passion for running?
Um I believe as soon as I decide to do it, it was already there. I mean, it don't get me wrong, it's not all
Mm-hmm.
the time that I like it. It's not all
Mm-hmm.
the time that I enjoy it, because there were days that even though, I have been running for, a couple of years now,
Mm-hmm.
there are still some runs that are not I would say enjoyable. Your legs feel heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you feel like the first 5 minutes is gruesome. This is brutal.
Mhm.
Why am I breathing like this? Why am I sweating too much? It's not always like a happy
Yes.
feeling,
Yeah.
but because of I think the love is deep, and the passion is really there. I know for a fact that tomorrow will be a different scenario, and I know that it's going to be better. That's why I keep on doing it despite having some setbacks, on depending on the day. And then most of the times it happens. Yeah.
So, when did it start that feeling
I
of love, of passion for running? How many months afterwards when you
um
started, setting off
yes.
outside, walking, running?
Yeah, when I started to when I decided that I wanna run, I really put my heart and my mind to the decision that I will improve. I start, it's not gonna be easy, but I know that I will improve. And from then on, I started liking and even loving it.
So, how many months was that
Um,
when you have realized, oh, I'm gonna continue this,
Actually, in
even though
just a
it's
couple
smaller?
of it's actually as soon as I started, like I walked for I think 1, 2, or at least 3 months, and then also doing jump rope, and that's when I started running. I think 3 months into my routine.
Um, the
Yeah.
routine you started with the routine. I
Mm-mm.
mean, how? I mean, how did you do it? I mean, checking on social media, trying to study how to get fit. Is that how you have started everything?
No, initially, I
Mhm.
just go out there. The
Mhm.
only time that I started researching and watching social
Mhm.
media, like influencers and those,
Mhm.
experts, was when I when I talked to my remember in one of the episodes, I talked to one of my friends because I experienced
Mhm.
some pain in my legs
Ah.
when I was jumping, and then he told
Mm.
me like,
Mhm.
you have to check on the shoes that you're wearing. And that's when I started to read more, to research more. And as I read, as I know more, that's how I got more engaged
Yeah.
in learning and discovering, some other things that I wanted to improve on. And that really helps me enjoy my routine better, because I started to use a more comfortable shoes. Like, I started to know how to eat better, how to fuel before the run, how to prepare. And I think that helps me have a better experience, when I run or when I do other activities.
Ah. So, um, okay, let's say going back on that day one. Hey, I'm gonna go out. Gonna go out and do some walks, do some runs.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go on that very day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if
No,
I'm going to press you on this. I just want you
no
to,
problem.
be
Sure.
nostalgic and remember, because
Mm-mm.
sometimes um it is fun for some people to remind themselves, when did I start? How did I
True,
start?
true,
Right?
true,
So that
true.
I could remember that feeling, that
Mm.
magical moment, right? So, something like that. So,
Yes.
really, like for me, I started wanting to be fit again, to
Yeah.
do my walks on a
Mm-mm.
regular basis, 3 to 5 times a week,
Mm-mm.
because of you.
Wow. Thank
Yeah, honestly,
you.
because of you, because of our podcast sessions, because
Mm-mm.
of course I'm not a fake person. If I say, "Oh wow, oh yeah, oh
Mm-mm.
I
Mm-mm.
will really," because if I say, "Oh, next time maybe, wow, that's so amazing," yeah, I'm going gonna give that a try maybe. But
Hi.
that
Yeah.
is if I'm not gonna do it, right? That's what I was saying.
Mm-mm. Mm,
because I
mm.
wouldn't. Why will I be fake to myself if I say, "Oh
That's
yeah, I
true.
want to do it as well," right? If I say I want to do
True.
it as well, then of course I really want to do it as well. So I did, and because of you, right?
Wow,
Because
thank
of
you.
how you have inspired me, yes.
Mm.
So, but you, I mean, yeah, because I'm feeling this and that. But yeah, on your first day, what, how was it that you have decided to do it again the following day, make it on the third and fourth, and until finally you've been doing
Yeah,
it
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
months on a regular
Yeah,
basis, and
yeah, yeah.
until
True.
finally you have
Mm.
decided to join the fun run?
Mm.
Or was it
You know,
because you have decided to
mm.
join the fun run, that's why you started working out regularly? Which came first?
No, no. Wait, what came first was my
Mm,
my desire to work out regularly. I think the the decision to join fun runs helped in me being more consistent in working out, because if you join a certain fun run, you know that you will go for a longer distance, especially
mm,
if I go for 10 or 21K. I know that I have to prepare, not really train as much, but I know that I will need some preparations, right?
mm,
And that, I think, helped me become more motivated in doing my workouts regularly and
mm,
consistently. So that came first, the actual goal, the actual desire to work out and be healthy and live healthily. I remember what also helped me, like my day ones, my first few
mm,
days of working out. I remember I post on social media because I read somewhere that social media is one way of holding you accountable for
mm,
yourself. You post it there, not mainly because your friends or your social media friends will
mm,
see it, but it's also like a reminder for yourself that this is something that you promise yourself that you have to do. It's a form of like a reminder for accountability, that hey,
mm,
you have this goal. So, you post on day 1. Of course, you have to have a day 2 and you have to have a day 3. So, I
mm,
think that that's also one way to keep people accountable and to help yourself be reminded that hey, this is not just day 1. You don't always have to get to have a day 1. It should progress. I think that's also one of the things that I was thinking about when I was starting, because I I already posted day 1,
posted.
so I shouldn't stop on day 2. That thinking.
Yeah,
I know
the day
somehow,
one.
I
Yes.
know somehow it's
Social
shallow,
media. No, it's not.
right?
It's
But but
not.
but in a way, I mean we should be doing it for ourselves, right? But of
Mm-mm.
course, not
The
all people,
accountability. Yeah.
right, doesn't have like a strong motivation daily. So sometimes that kind of way to have accountability really helps in consistency. So that's what I was
Mm.
thinking. So yeah, it's already day
You
1
posted it the
yesterday.
day one.
Yeah. So we have to
Hey.
have a day 2
So that was
tomorrow.
it.
Yeah.
Hey. Because you posted. Was it Facebook or Instagram?
I post on everything.
Oh,
Yeah, I have Facebook, I have Instagram, I have TikTok. Oh, I
oh,
remember.
TikTok
I
even.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. One more motivation that I found
Mm-hmm.
online. There were some influencers where
Mm-hmm.
they make challenges, like
Mm-hmm.
30-day challenge for jump rope. So on day
Ah,
1, you jump this much, on day 2 you jump this much, and you have to post it. And
ah.
at the end of the challenge, for example, it's a 1 week challenge, a week long challenge, right? So you
Oh, I
post on
want to
day.
join that.
Yeah, I think it's still ongoing, like for the jump rope. So day 1 you post, so you do this, like day 2, for example, 7-day challenge. And at the end of the challenge, they will have a raffle, and
Yeah,
they will
and you
select
won.
one.
You said,
Yeah, I won. I won that. Oh, that's a different the shoe that
oh,
I won. That's a different contest. But in
ah,
the jump rope challenge, I think I joined like a 7 no, 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 not a 7-day challenge. It was like a routine, like it, super basic routine that one influencer and one friend that I have in TikTok, they put he put up a challenge and then I joined and then I got selected. So I won a pair of socks and an actual jumping rope. Yes. And I think that also helps with accountability and of course motivation because you
Yeah.
have a
I
goal,
want
you
to
have a
join.
target.
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
join on those contests. Yes, because that would help me, be able to not only be accountable, but to
Mm-mm.
get excited and to really make it. I mean,
Yeah,
that stop. It's
yes.
so easy to stop,
True.
because we've got work. Yeah, so
Mm-mm.
the laundry's
Mm-mm.
piling up, the
Mm-mm.
chores is here, and then all of a sudden I would see, oh, it's already late at night, something like that.
Yes.
But if
True.
there's a some motivation like that, I want to
Mm-mm.
join.
Yes.
Nice. So you want the socks? So does the socks, the type of socks that you mentioned, that it's
Mm-mm.
for running, the 600 peso type of socks?
No, the one that I
Mm.
won, cause the influencer, I believe he has his own brand.
Mm.
He's a small, I don't know, like a small, he has a small business. He sells jump ropes and jumping socks, but
Um,
it's also good for running, the socks that he was selling. It was good. The socks, the quality is good because it's dry fit, it's sweat wicking.
ah.
But
But that's
I haven't.
1,500.
No, no, no.
I
He
see.
only sells it. He only sells it for I think 200 to
Oh,
300 pesos. Yeah.
wow. TikTok is really the go-to. Share it
Yes.
to me, okay? Later on,
Yes.
please. I want that. I'm
Yes.
writing it down. So I can remind you, um,
Yes.
that TikTok account for the socks.
Mm. They
Oh,
have
I want it.
they and he also sells jumping ropes. So I
Yeah.
won that.
As for the jumping rope,
Mm.
my daughter, she's
Mm.
been doing that because I told you that she was involved
Yeah.
in the scouts fun
Yes.
run, those stuff,
Mm.
those types, and red. That's why she does some things at home, and she does even wake up early morning so that she could
Oh.
practice. The one
Mm.
that I told you that
Mm.
gifted,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, yes.
how would I say it? Well endowed with
Yo,
her
yes.
future.
Yeah, yeah.
Well endowed future, or very well promising future, or a
Mm.
big future in front of her.
Yes. That's
Yeah,
correct.
she's the one who's putting bandage like
Mm.
across her chest,
Yes.
so it would help her. So that I tried. So she said, "Mama, come on, jump rope, do it." Ah, I couldn't really, even just one or two. OMG. Yes, I
That's
tried,
good.
but I couldn't. I mean, yeah, I couldn't. My legs are not yet that good yet. So maybe I'll try and check after 3 months
Yes, yes,
of
and besali
regular walking.
walking, yeah, it will actually help strengthen your leg muscle, like bring the strength back
Mhm.
in it, because you're only doing it for a week, and I know that you are already feeling the benefits of it. So that's also a good sign, that you are doing it correctly and in the right intensity, right? Because like
Ah,
I mentioned in the previous episodes, you don't have to do so much, not to the point that you will have fatigue or pain afterwards, like doing it while enjoying it and not
mm-mm,
feeling like super tired. Of course you'll get tired, but the fatigue afterwards, because for some people, if they get it, if they
mm,
probably feel that, oh, this is too much, I got injured already, then they stop. Oh, and I have a friend, they
mm,
were husband and wife. The wife, I have been inviting her for so long already to join me, to walk or to run or whatever, just join me when I go out. I always PM her on Facebook and tell her, hey, I'm gonna go out, do you wanna join? And then she will always tell me, no, I'm busy, I'll do it some other time. Okay, ay, that's fine. Now, prior to the holidays, I think around November this last year or early December, the wife already started walking, and I was very happy about
Yay.
it. Yes,
Mm-mm.
because I said to myself, finally she decided that yeah, she has to of course start taking care of herself. She's also in her probably mid 30s.
Mm-mm.
And then she told me that she was even like cutting off some of her food portions because I think she's already feeling like something like being heavy and tiredness and all that. So she decided to start walking and a little bit of running. Probably yeah, around November or December last year before the holidays. And a week after that she started,
Mm.
her husband, she also joined in.
Yes.
And they were walking for I think 2 hours is what they
Oh,
scheduled. Yes, is what they scheduled for themselves and they do it
that's
daily. I
too
think
much.
I know. And they I think their scheduled rest days are Sundays, I think.
Mm.
That's what they plan to do. So I think they have been doing it for 2 weeks already.
Oh,
When the
maybe.
husband,
Oh, what
mm-mm,
happened? Go ahead. Sorry. Oh,
he
but
got,
maybe it's like walking on the mall. Hey, 2 hours
mm,
already walking back and forth in the mall. Yeah.
they
So
they walk
maybe there's something.
in a parking lot. It's a big parking lot. That's also
Mm-mm.
where I usually run. So the husband he
Mm-mm.
got a little bit, well, not injured. Probably it's
Mm-mm.
an overuse muscle because if
Mm-mm.
you remember what I said before, if we overuse our muscle, it may not
Mm-mm.
be an actual tear, but it's a, I forgot, it's a strain. I forgot
Mm-mm.
the term, but it's like it's pulled too much and it doesn't have enough time to go back to its original form. And then the following day you use it again for so long and then
Oh, that's
like
very
it gets
dangerous.
worse, right?
Mm.
Now he has some pain in the shin. I think it's called the shin, the front
Mm.
part of your leg. And then of course I don't wanna tell them that hey, you're doing too much. I wanna let them decide on their own. Because I was telling my husband,
Oh no, that's
has
dangerous.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, I told my husband, I said to my husband, I see that they have been walking for it's an excessive amount for 2 hours for
Mm-mm.
beginners, right? The ideal actually for beginners is 30 minutes of
Yeah.
walking if you can extend it to 45 minutes. But two
Mm-mm.
hours it's too much. That's what I said. But
Yeah.
I told my husband I don't want to like lecture them because probably they will get discouraged and probably
Mm-mm.
think that who am I to to say some things to them. So I just let them be. And then the husband, I'm not sure if he's still going, but as far as I know, when during the Christmas and the New Year season, they stopped and they haven't been back
Mm.
since then. Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
them again
They
in
have
the
to. They have
parking
to stop for a
space.
moment. Not until the swelling stop. Because
Yes.
a muscle strain, they might see it like a swollen color
Mm-mm.
reddish thing. That's a grade one. But if there was a tear already, OMG, right? That's
True.
grade two.
True.
And what
Mm-mm.
really a muscle
Mhm.
tear would be the grade three
Mm-mm.
or grade two actually. So there was just
Yeah,
if
because
there's swelling or redness, then they just really
mm-mm.
have tenderness or soreness. They really have to stop not until that
Right.
subsided.
Mm-mm.
Oh, maybe
Yeah, and
because they were
that's an
thinking. Yeah, that's why I was saying
mm-mm.
maybe because they were thinking that if they sometimes they go out on the mall, right, and they walk too much because the malls in the Philippines are that most of the malls in the Philippines are big. I mean, a
Yes.
kilometer or a
Yeah, yeah,
thousand
yeah.
meter, yeah, span
Actually,
of
actually,
walking. Yeah, so maybe
actually.
they were thinking it was just like walking in the mall for two
True.
hours really maybe, but doing it every day,
Exactly.
that's different thing. I mean
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing it too much too soon, and
Too much too
considering that,
soon. Yes.
yeah, considering that they are just, introducing the activity to themselves. Like I said, it's not the intensity, it's the consistency. So, because imagine if you are only doing it 30 minutes, just 20-30 minutes, but you
Uh-huh.
do it
Daily.
regularly,
Uh,
daily, yes, then
three to
the
five
the
times a
effect,
week. Yeah.
yeah, the effects would be more beneficial than doing it for 2 hours for 2 weeks straight. Because you will end up hurt, injured, and the unfortunate thing, or the worst thing that might happen is you will no
Mhm.
longer continue, right? So
Or
that
maybe
that's
two
not how it's
hours once
supposed
a
to
week.
be.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
going to the mall
probably.
1 week. So 4 times a
True.
month, maybe. Right? 2 hours walking here and there in the mall, on a weekly basis, once or
Yeah.
twice a week. But every day
True.
for two
Every day.
hours?
2 hours, yeah. I think the minimum that they do is an hour and a half or even 1 hour. And then I remember telling the wife that, because they asking me, how long were you running or walking? Do you have like a schedule? They were
Mm-mm.
asking me, do I have like a schedule that I follow like on a daily basis? And then I told them, actually I do. But since I'm not training for something, my actual goal really is to go out there, just go out, and depending on how I feel, because I no longer force myself. Like if my legs
Mm-mm.
feel heavy today, and it does not want to cooperate with me, and then I initially planned in my head to go 45 minutes running,
Mm-mm.
and if my legs or my lungs or probably my sweat doesn't cooperate, then I just do 15-20 minutes. And if it hasn't improved, because sometimes when you
Mm-mm.
start, you feel sluggish, right? You're heavy, your body doesn't
Want to do
hasn't
it.
warmed
Mm-mm.
up. It
Mm-mm.
hasn't warmed up yet, but sometimes it,
Mm-mm.
it changes, right, after you warmed up. But
Mm-mm.
after like I warm up for 10-15 minutes and I still feel like heavy, sluggish, or my legs is not cooperating, then I just end it. I just go home. Like my my thinking is something is better than nothing. That's how I consider my workouts. Because again, it's not every day that I have the motivation. Most of the days I'm lazy. So if I do feel lazy, I just do like 5 minutes and
Oh,
decide afterwards. Yeah.
you told them exactly the same thing that you're telling me, right?
Yes.
And how come they still
Yes.
did?
I tried, but
Maybe because they were just
mm,
talking,
yeah, I
husband and wives. Maybe they didn't notice that it's been an hour or
probably.
two. Maybe, right? Maybe.
Probably. That's probably. But Miss Ali,
Mhm.
some people, even though you tell them like how to properly do it, sometimes they still decide on their own. And again, I don't wanna like impose myself. I just said my piece. If the tips or the things that I'm telling you, you don't wanna do it, then that's fine. I'm
I
just
hope they
happy
will
that
do it
they're out
again.
there.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was
After the
happy that
swelling
they're out
stops.
there. True, true. I was gonna I'm gonna chat her after we talk,
Mm.
and then ask her how come they're no longer doing it, because I was very happy that they
Maybe
started doing
ask
it.
first, how,
Mm-mm.
what happened, why you stopped, was there any swelling, something like that.
No, my my
Oh,
my friend, the wife, she told
um,
me that they're going to do it after the new year, because
uh,
I think she jokingly said that I will start I will eat, because we met during the
mm,
the new year, the first day of the year. There was a
mm,
party, and then she jokingly told me like, "Oh, I'm gonna eat more because tomorrow
mm,
I will already start working out or
uh,
dieting again." She
mm.
jokingly said that, but it's already the 7th, the 6th of January, and I still hasn't seen them back in the parking area. So I'm gonna ask her what happened. Why aren't
Mm,
they walking or
mm,
running? Yeah.
mm.
Just some accountability check, right?
Mhm.
I think that's important, that you have a friend or a buddy that you
Yes,
work out with, like ask you, "Hey, what's happening? Why are you no longer doing it?" That's also helpful,
yeah.
that you have someone to check on you.
And you didn't have those people before, right?
Initially,
Yeah,
I do not.
yeah.
Mm-mm.
And you just
Yeah,
found them on social media.
true.
Nah, yay, yay. Good thing, right? Good thing that the social media really is that the tool to really connect us, right?
Mm-mm,
And
mm-mm.
it really is a good tool, and hopefully it can be used for its purpose.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, nice, nice, awesome, awesome. So let me just make a question
Mm.
before we go. Please share, where did you win the shoes?
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So I know that we still have our next episode with us, but just a
Mm-mm.
short version of the story. There
Mm-mm.
was an application. I'm gonna
Mm-mm.
discuss more on our next episode. I'm happy to share it with you, Miss
Ah.
Ali. So there was an application, and in like imagine it like a game on your phone. It's an app. It's like a game on your phone, and if you go to it and you start it, you can actually, it's like a map where you have
Mm.
to explore
Yeah, I
like
saw that,
places.
but I didn't
Yes.
know that it was
Yes.
true.
Yeah, that's true. So it's the app is called Explore, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to
Mm.
double check. But we joined that. So it was a group. So there were three of us. And then the designated play area before was BGC. So
Mm.
we have to explore literally the place and then go to checkpoints, and then each
Ah.
checkpoint has a point or a score
Mm.
that you have to go to get the point. Sometimes it has some questions. It's an actual
Mm.
game actually. Now the winner will be considered if whose team has the highest score in
Mm.
the shortest possible time. So our
Mm.
team didn't win that, but you know what? How I won was through social media, because they selected one social media post from the
Mm.
participants that they, I don't know, probably they enjoyed what I
Mm.
posted. I just posted a video, a picture of
Mm.
us enjoying the game while
The
we were
hut,
doing
yeah.
it. Yeah, the hunt. Yeah, literally it's like a hunt. And they chose my post. So I won the
Yay.
shoe. Yeah, that's the grand prize actually, the shoes.
Wow,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
nice.
It's fun. It's fun, guys. It's fun. Um,
It is.
not. I mean, on this journey,
Mm-mm,
Miss Sarah not only have earned herself new fitness,
mm-mm,
new health, but
mm-mm.
also new friends, new fun, new
Exactly.
experiences. So it's really is fun not doing it alone,
Mm-mm.
really. So yes, Miss Sarah is correct. There will be still more episodes to go with her in her journey. And before we say goodbye for this episode, let me just go say, please love, 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 love yourself. Give it a chance for a new fitness, new health this new year. But for
Yes.
now, yes, Miss Sarah, say bye bye.
Bye. See you on the next episode. Thank you, Miss Ali.
You're most welcome. Love you guys. Love ourselves. Let's be healthy. Bye for now.